Alright guys, happy Saturday. So as promised, I am following up with the Cryptoblades Seedify AMA notes. So it was announced yesterday that they were doing this big AMA discussion between Seedify and Cryptoblades, and actually the founders of both projects went on AMA on YouTube today, did an hour-long session talking about Cryptoblades Kingdoms and how it's going to launch and what the game is going to look like. Tons of gems in here, but it is an hour long, and so I watched the entire thing and took notes. And I want to share the most important ones with you guys today. So if you're new to the channel, I'm CryptoMan, your anonymous crypto gaming guide. If you want to stay up to date with us on the latest crypto news, sub to the channel and join us in the Elite Crypto League. And we do videos every single day. Okay, so we have some big lessons here from the Cryptoblades Seedify AMA. So you can see here from the video, there's 3 people on this big AMA talk. This guy is actually one of the Cryptoblades founders. This is the CEO of Seedify. And then this guy is also from the Seedify community, and he was the one asking the questions. So it's very in-depth because you literally had the founder of Seedify and the founder of Cryptoblades on here. And so they've dropped some major gems, and I'm just going to go straight through them. So the one I thought was the most interesting and actually pertains the most to skill token holders right now is that you're going to be able to take your skill tokens and trade them for king tokens, which will be the token of Cryptoblades Kingdoms, but at a better than market rate. And so that means that you will get a better return for holding your skill tokens and then trading later into king tokens than you would if you sold them straight for fiat and then brought the king tokens later. Now, obviously, that depends on what the price of skill token does, right? So if you look at the skill token price right now, it's actually down a bit. It's been down a bit. So it all depends on obviously what skill token does by the time king token and Cryptoblades Kingdoms gets launched. But it could be a good opportunity if you buy a skill token right before Cryptoblades Kingdoms launches the king token, it gets on exchanges, and then you can make an arbitrage opportunity. I'm definitely going to be watching that, but I think one of also the interesting parts of that is that they are incentivizing skill token holders to hold by doing that. So I think that's a really smart move for their community. And lesson number 2 was that you can actually take your NFTs from Cryptoblades and bring them into Cryptoblades Kingdoms. So they specifically mentioned in, let me see here, this part, will Cryptoblades items work with Cryptoblades Kingdoms? They specifically mentioned you can actually take your NFTs, so basically the characters from Cryptoblades and also the weapons, and bring them into Cryptoblades Kingdoms and use them. So I think that's phenomenal. It really shows that NFTs in the gaming space actually do have cross-game potential, right? That's what a lot of people have been hyping gaming NFTs for, is that you can take them from one game, bring it to another game. So the fact that Cryptoblades Kingdoms team is delivering on that, I think is super cool, and also it incentivizes Cryptoblades NFT holders to actually keep those NFTs for later use in Cryptoblades Kingdoms. And it sounds like they have some really interesting ways of taking the characters and making them into generals in the new game, and also how you're going to use those weapons. Okay, and the third lesson is that Cryptoblades Kingdoms is going to be massive coming out of the gate, or at least that's what I think after watching these guys talk. So they mentioned the close partnership between Seedify, which is the blockchain incubator that's going to be launching Cryptoblades Kingdoms through their IDO, and then obviously Cryptoblades Kingdoms, which is the game company itself. But they brought up an anecdote where they said that Cryptoblades jumped up in popularity because halfway through they decided to work with Seedify and collaborate with them. And now that they're doing it out of the gate, that means that when Cryptoblades Kingdom launches, it's going to be very, very big because they're doing all this marketing stuff right now, just like this AMA and all the other marketing collaborations they're doing with Seedify. And also they mentioned that Seedify invested a big amount of money into Cryptoblades Kingdoms. So they have a direct incentive for Cryptoblades Kingdoms to work extremely well. And if we take a look at S-Fund, S-Fund has been jumping in popularity and price. As you can see here, it was only like 70 cents not even 2 weeks ago, and now it's $4.67. So it jumped up. They got a bunch of influencers on board. So I am very bullish on Cryptoblades Kingdoms after hearing that discussion. Okay, and lesson number 3 was actually about how the gameplay and the game mechanics work. So they said that there's 2 different forms of gameplay within Cryptoblades Kingdoms. Player versus player, which means you'll be battling other players in the blockchain, and player versus everyone. So more of land building, farming, mining type stuff. And they said to get the rarest NFTs and resources, you're going to have to do the player versus player option. And if you want just to grow your crops and kind of have a town builder type thing, you could do player versus everyone, but you're not going to get those type of things. And then the other hint that they dropped was that you need to work with other people while doing this. And so they mentioned that basically you're not going to be able to get the full gameplay experience or the most expensive stuff if you're not finding friends on Discord, building teams and guilds, and all that kind of stuff. So there's way more gamification and fun parts of the game. Unlike Cryptoblades, which is more simplistic and you're kind of just pointing and clicking on the screen, Cryptoblades Kingdoms, they specifically mentioned, is going to be 90% game, 10% focus on tokens and crypto stuff, versus Cryptoblades, as they literally said, was like 90% focus on skill tokens and Discord. So that's really cool. I think it's going to bring a ton of people into the game because the game is so much more fun, is what they were saying. And that's going to bring a lot of people who aren't even in crypto into Cryptoblades Kingdoms, which is a phenomenal benefit. So I'm really pumped after watching this AMA. I think that these guys have a great plan going forward, and I'm excited to see what else they drop over time. But I'm really pumped, and I want to get one of those land NFTs whenever they drop. They're supposed to drop in September, so I'm going to be on the lookout for that, and I will alert you guys when I see that in the Discord. But what do you think of Cryptoblades Kingdoms? Are you excited after the last couple days where they've been dropping more and more hints, and they've been working with Seedify? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next episode.